lot of people think that, anger work is going to be really dark and heavy in the way that some shadow work can be. And I've really been guided to make the approach really light, sometimes even playful. It brings in the inner child. It's a really gentle workshop. So the process begins with really setting sacred space, like what that means to you, how you can feel safe to do the work. And there's a big emphasis on that because if we don't feel safe, we're not going to be able to go very deep. The other thing that's really cool about this program is that it can meet someone where they are. So if someone is um, really, really new to this work, they're still going to get a lot out of it. They're going to access new layers that they didn't really know were possible. But if someone's really experienced, then they can take that information and go way, way deep with it and then come back with these revelations about themselves. Once we get into the idea of like, what do you need to feel safe, then we can start to look at what our belief systems are, where we've held back our voice, where we need to like fine tune our courage so that we can use it to make an impact in the world. It's about opening the heart because to live in modern life, unless you're, a monk on a mountaintop who meditates all day long, um, we have to shield ourselves. We're inundated with information. We have experiences of heartbreak or challenge. And so we build up these walls around our heart. And in order to get to the core of it and to actually even know what we want, we need to let the walls down, but we need to do it in a way that feels really safe and supported. So that opening happens. And then it gets into, okay, great. So now that you've done this work, you've had these revelations, you know what you want. How do you put it into the world? How do you make this your new normal instead of reverting back to all these old patterns? And that's kind of the journey. And it's called the Anger Tango because my work focuses around anger, but it's applicable to all these areas of life. It's really about learning to dance with the rhythms of how you feel, including uncomfortable emotions like anger. So we use anger as kind of the thing that we focus on because it's the more tangible, it's the more volatile, it's the one that we are actually avoidant of the most, but it brings all of our emotions to the table and it gives permission for all of them to be because they're all sacred, they're all allowed,